Welcome, Don Giannetti, Lighting Essentials. Listen, I was reading Facebook today and I saw a friend of mine put up that he is quitting his corporate job. He's put in his notice and he's going to go be self-employed as a photographer. And I think that's amazing. Good for him. Very happy for him. Not one of those people who think that it's a bad time to start a business, because I think any time's a bad time to start a business and any time's a great time to start a business. I've been self-employed for 40 years. I can't imagine working for anybody. Just, it doesn't work for me. My life would be way different if I had to work for the man or anyone else. But it is being a self-employed person, an entrepreneur, a photographer for 40 plus years. I can tell you that there are some difficulties making that jump. First of all, you just turned a 9 to 5 job into a 5 to 9 job. So as long as you understand that, you're up at 5, you're done at 9. If you've got kids, you're going to have to squeeze an hour in there somewhere for the kids before they go to bed. Maybe that means that you don't go to bed till 10 or 11. It's a big, big commitment. If you think it's just making photographs and then working in Photoshop, you're in trouble, folks. That's not it. That's just a tiny part of it. There's a whole lot more. Don't underestimate the power of a good budget. Sit down with your significant other and figure out what you need to make that nut every week, every month, every quarter, and work very hard to do it and keep it in there. You'll have freelance photography is like you get a job and you get a big paycheck. You think, holy crap, I got a big paycheck. Yeah. Then you don't get another job for 3 weeks, and that big paycheck just stretched from, one paycheck to 3 weeks divided in, not so big anymore. At 5 weeks, it's not so big at all. So it's a tough business if you're not really committed to watching your finances. Learn to love mac and cheese and ramen. Hey, it's good. I saw a book once that it's 50 ways to cook macaroni and cheese. I think I've done it at least that many different ways. Because when things are good, you put the money away. When things are bad, you use that money sparingly. And going out and spending $60, $80, $90, $100 on a dinner when you don't know what your week is going to be can be devastating. I made a little list over here on the Mac, and I just remembered one that I didn't put on the list, and that is, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't spend the money before you got it in the bank. Thinking, oh, I can get, I can splurge this week and get that new 85 1.1 or whatever lens that I want because I got this big job on Thursday. That's the kiss of death. That job on Thursday, you don't got it anymore. Just the way it works. Trust me. Don't spend it till it's in the bank, it's cleared, and it's yours. If you want something and you don't use it weekly, by the way, this is number 4. If you don't use it weekly, don't buy it. Rent it. If you don't use it every week, rent it. You don't need something that you spent hard-earned capital on sitting on a desk for those off times when you may need it. Pare down. Keep what you need. Get rid of the rest. You're going to hate your boss. Number 5. You're going to hate your boss. I mean, if you think you hate your boss at corporate land, wait till you work for you. Try calling in sick. Try being late. Try pulling any of the crap that you pull on your corporate boss. It just doesn't work. Just never going to work. You work when you're sick. You work longer hours. You miss dinners. You miss birthdays on occasion. That's the way it works. And there's no shortcut. You've heard of work-life balance? It's bullshit. There's no work-life balance when you're starting out in this business or any business. So you want to open a pizza store? Fine. There's no work-life business. There's work, there's sleep, and then there's just some little slivers for other things. I hope everybody in your family understands that. because if you don't have good support at home, it can be really, really hard. Number 6, if you're not working harder than you worked at your corporate job, you're doing it wrong and you're failing. You just don't know it yet. If you're quitting your job ever to be a photographer because you think it's going to be easier and it's oh so glamorous, it's not easier. It's probably not nearly as glamorous as you think. And you're going to work your butt off just for even a little slice of success. When I see very successful photographers, I know what they've put in to being that successful. I know how hard they work. Dress for the day. Even if you got a home office, dress for the day. This is a big one. I know too many people, well, they got a home office, so they spend all day in PJs. You spend all day in PJs, you haven't gone to work yet. You got to get that psyche going. Get a routine down. Get up, do some exercise, whatever. Make the bed, do the dishes, whatever you need to do, and then you go to work. You go into your office and you go to work. Making cold calls. That sucks. Writing cold emails. That sucks. Researching businesses that may never even give you the time of day. That sucks. That's the business. The fun part, the models and the shooting cool stuff, that's this big. The rest of it's the business. Be sure you understand that before you make the leap, folks. Get a calendar and stick to it. That's number 8. Get a calendar and stick to it. You put stuff on the calendar, you get stuff done that time. If you have to mark off working in the office 8 to 10, cold calling 10 to 11, lunch with wife 11:30 to 12:30, 12:30 to 2:30, processing photographs from Saturday's photo shoot. Great. Do that. Notice that there's nowhere on the calendar for fricking around on Facebook. Forget TV. Just forget TV. After your second year in business, walk in the room with the TV, turn it on and go, whoa, that's cool. Watch one show. For the rest of it, forget TV. TV will steal your life. Worse than Facebook. I see photographers who say, wow, man, it's really hard getting work. It's so hard getting work. And then they post a Facebook thing that they binge watched Downton Abbey. Really? Is that? I think I figured out why you ain't getting any work. Save for rainy days. Put money away. Put a percentage of money away out of every check. I don't care how big the check is. I don't care if you need all that check. You still put money away for a rainy day. You get $100, you put $20 away for a rainy day. If you needed 120, sorry, you're 40 short. You're going to have to make it up some other way. But you put $20 away for a rainy day. Because those rainy days, they happen. Even here in Phoenix, they happen. Rainy days happen. Downtimes happen. A client doesn't pay you. That shit happens. To say it doesn't and to not prepare for it is scary. When you're going to spend time, by the way, 11, when you're going to spend time with your family, be with your family. Turn the phone off. Put the cameras away, unless you're, taking pictures of the family or whatever. Don't mark it. Be with your family. 100%. So when you're at work, you're 100% at work, and when you're with the family, you're 100% with the family. If you have to hang a sign on your home office door that says, Daddy's working, do that. Mommy is working today. Mommy has a sign on the door. That means no, Mommy can't run down to the grocery store and pick up something for lunch. It's working. If Mommy worked at the bank, she couldn't do it. Mommy's working in the office today. Mommy can't do it either. I would say shoot something every day. Every other day is the least. If you're not shooting, what the hell are you doing this for? Why do you want to be a photographer if you're not making photographs? Shoot something every day. Don't measure yourself, number 13. Don't measure yourself or your work against others. This is advice not just for people leaving their corporate job. This is for everybody. Don't measure your work against others. They're them, you're you. You might find out they're measuring their work against you. Be the best you can be. Put 100% effort. Notice how I didn't say put 110% effort, because that's always bullshit, isn't it? I put 110%. There's no such thing as 110%. But there damn well sure is something called 100%. That's all. Leave it all on the business. Make photographs. Take the time, take the care to make the photographs that rock. Otherwise, you're in trouble and you don't even know it. You won't even know it. Don't measure yourself against others. It's not worth it. Watch closely for resistance. If you haven't read The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield, I totally recommend that you get it. Watch out for resistance. Resistance can put on the damnedest disguises. Resistance is, I got to make cold calls, but oh, damn, I got to get that backyard watered because it's hot today. That's resistance sitting up on your shoulder. Resistance is the one that says, oh, I gotta do this thing, but my pencils aren't sharp. I better change the battery in all the remotes. You know what I have to do today? I've got to make sure all the kids get to school okay in my neighborhood, because resistance, you'll find anything in the whole world to keep you from doing the stuff you don't want to do. Lately, I find politics is resistance. I see so many people on Facebook and places like that railing about politics. You're railing, you're pissed off about this or that or these people or those people. You ain't getting shit done. And nothing will ever come of your ranting and raving. Wake up to that. That's resistance. I could have gotten more done today, but I had to dash off this letter to my congressman. Good for you. Haven't figured out yet that congressmen don't care and you have found a way to piss away a half a day of work? It's resistance, folks. Watch out for it. Number 15, last one. Don't hide in your office. Get out. Get out of your office. Go to meetings. Go to groups that have work from home groups or small business meetings, coffee Wednesdays or whatever. Get out and meet people, because these four walls of your home office can get smaller and smaller and smaller. And after a while, you start feeling like, I can't remember his name now, Gollum, Gollum. You start feeling like Gollum. Nobody wants you. Nobody wants to be around you. You don't want to be around anybody else because you just can't do it. Get out, meet people, and enjoy your life. Enjoy your life as a self-employed person. I know it might have made it sound pretty scary. It's not scary unless you're not prepared. I just want to prepare you for it. And I think I can prepare you for it a little bit because I've done it. I had a corporate job way back when. Well, it wasn't, a corporate job, but it was a job, and I walked away from it. Some of the people who stayed with that job now, they have big fancy houses and they got, their pensions and they've got all those things. I'm still working because I love it. I absolutely love what I do. I love being self-employed. I love being in charge of myself. I love it. So learn to love it. If you don't love it, there's always getting another job. Get one of those little cubicles, put a picture in a little potted plant in the corner. Just sounds awesome. All right, well, that's my 15 points for my friend who's going from corporate to freelance world. It's for everybody who's thinking about doing it. I think it's a great time to be a photographer. I really do. I know that the doom and gloom on all the websites, all the different websites that talk about, oh, it's just terrible. It's just terrible. Did you ever notice all the photographers whining about how terrible it is? Haven't quit yet? Believe me, if it was that terrible, they'd be quitting. It's not great. It never was. It never will be. It just is what it is. So I love it. I hope you do too. Take care. See you next time on my new vlog. I love saying that. On my vlog.